Somebody to go show. Somebody go show. Just hold it and show how bad it is out there. Ah, here. You want mine? I'll hold it for you. Thank you. Yeah, I can see the snow coming in. Yeah, thank you. I can see the snow. Here, there. What time is it even? Okay. Ah, le décor. C'est rose. Easter. This is the fourth Sunday in Lent. And I'm already getting Easter. But I think people are getting confirmed today. That's why it's a little fancier. Three, two, three. All right. Get in your pews. Get in your pews. We'll go back to 11. 11. It's not Station of the Cross. But he's like, I'm the only one who knows numbers in this family. Let's forget traditions there. Oh, it's curtsy. All right. Sign of the cross, buddy. Good morning. We're here. It was a lot to get here this morning. It really was a lot to get here this morning. But we're here. Thanks for the hearts. It was a lot. It was a lot. But that'll be a testimony for another day. Thanks for the likes, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Fishy Steels. Good morning. We are in the middle of a blizzard right now. It's a blizzard. And the roads getting here were really iffy. And that's that's when you just say, like, I give it up to, and that's when you say, I give it up to him. There was a lot going on the roads. Um, yeah, go live. We're a little boring. The way that we live is we go to church. I'm talking to Fishy Steels. Yeah, that's the way we live. So it's not boring, you know. Um, at our parish here at the cathedral, there's a lot. So they have stuff for like young adults. They have stuff for women. They have stuff for men, and you just have to kind of like find your way, you know. And thank you for the hearts, and figure out kind of like what you want to do, and turn that into like your social thing, and hence you live. So, amen. Amen, fishy still. So, yeah, I encourage folks to come out and check out our parish. Have it be your parish. If you see us, come and say hello. And if you let me know that you found me on YouTube, I'll be so excited. I would be so excited. It's nice seeing you today too, Fishy Steels. So, God bless you. Have a great day. Don't forget to go to the fourth Sunday in Lent. So, don't forget. Because if we could make it out here in a blizzard with snow emergencies, so they're like basically like, don't get on the roads, you can make it. You can make it too. And it's like warmer and it's not like 8 a.m. I used to say an ungodly hour, but every hour is a godly hour. Amen.
Mhm.
So, what number is the reading, guys?
800.
800. Okay, so you set your hymnals?
Yes.
Okay, good. Everybody's ready and good to go. We got our Carhartts on. How would you say it was in the roads this morning? From a scale of um, Greenland being like, okay, you can't get anywhere, to Georgia being like, what winter? There's a cool breeze. How would you say it is outside right now?
I would guess like 8 or 9.
Did I give numbers?
You just said, oh, well, the country between. It's not Iceland. It's not Germany.
So
I don't know what country is in between.
you use your
It's
creativity.
Minnesota. It's very much.
Could be Alaska. Could
I
be
don't think it.
Colorado.
I think Colorado different.
It's Minnesota.
It's Minnesota.
Is it Wisconsin?
Yeah, Wisconsin, Minnesota.
Oh, okay. Very helpful. Between pink and blue, what's your favorite color? Two. What? The number two. It's like, all right.
With 10 being Iceland and 1 being Georgia. Not the country,
The state.
the state.
Yes.
Which country was it?
Everything
It's an
was in the
8.
USA except for the first continent. Fair. Fair. The question was ate up. Fair. I'll give you that.
Yeah, but you like how I just said it again. Which country is it? An 8.
All right. So
Or Germany, too. Germany in the mountains.
Germany and the mountain.
Yeah, like especially near Australia, Austria.
Austria.
Yes, like in southeastern, right by the where the Alps kind of start.
Mhm. Hi, Lisa. Good morning. I hope you're having a blessed morning. Welcome, welcome. You're getting set up for Mass, for 8 a.m. Mass. This is a wonderful, serene time that my husband and I capitalize on to argue. I'm just kidding. The Q&A is saying, "What's your best ice cream flavor?" I don't know why the Q&A has been on ice cream every Sunday. We're in Lent. Maybe we should let the Q&A know we're in Lent. We don't do ice cream. We have to wait till Easter. 4 to 2 is right there.
Hmm?
Fortitude. So
Yeah.
when my trainer said that I have fortitude, this is actually what popped up in my head. This
Yeah.
image right here. She was like, "You have fortitude." I was like, and then I realized, okay, I go to church too much. But is there such a thing as going to church too much? No, there is not. There's not such a thing as too much prayer.
There's prudence, justice, temperance, fortitude.
There's more back there too.
Yeah,
There
I
are
think there's one
pillars.
more.
There's one on each pillar.
I got one down. Because I just said four. There's four
Um,
pillars.
okay.
I was saying I think there might be one more, but no, there isn't.
There's 4 pillars. Your allergies? Good. I'm glad you got blood. You guys brought cloths. I don't know what I was gonna say. I'm glad you brought blah blah. I'm tired. I have a lot to do today. I wanted nothing else but to just stay in bed this morning. I could see outside. I could see the beautiful snow. It was cozy. There was the street lights and the house lights. It was just so nice and calming, and that blizzard wind just kind of lulls you. But we had to go to church, you know? It was just, there's no question about it, right? You have to go to church. At one point, I entertained, I was like, maybe if we go to the 10, yeah. Nah, that's where the fights break out. Yeah. And I was like, well, there's a known, and then there's a five. It's like, nah. Like, staying in bed because it's cozy is not a good excuse. And one could say a blizzard, snow emergency is a good excuse to not go out because it's not safe. Okay, but at the end of the day, like, the only reason we're safe is because of God. God keeps us safe. So it's not the same as like jumping out of an airplane without a parachute and saying, God got me, you know? Not quite the same. Um, it would have to be a blizzard where, you know what, even if it was a blizzard where lights are off, everything's shut off, we would still go to church. It would have to be like something fell on our house and people are coming, right? Because there's gas leaking and things like that. That's what it would have to take for us not to go to church. So I'm not calling on that to happen. I'm just saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, even if a child were sick, we would just leave the child outside by the mailbox with a sign and say, we'll be back. And then we would go to church
Free child.
and come free child. No, we don't want to give them away. We just want to be safe. We want to document. That's why we would do that. funny. It was funny to me.
I'm, I'm regretting taking off my coat.
Are you cold?
Yes.
You're cold.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. I'm not. I also am menopausal, so maybe that's
It's mostly my head.
your hormones.
My head.
Your head. Your head is cold.
Yes.
I ought to beat it. Oh, you guys hear bells? Bells are tolling. Listen to the bells. So my lineage it's having less likely chance to get sick because most people get sicker. I finna this. That's hello, hello. Did you guys have a good St. Patty's Day yesterday? You did?
I was just nothing to being a good
Did you have a good St. Patty's Day yesterday?
Yes.
How did you celebrate?
I found the leprechaun.
Huh?
I found the leprechaun.
You found the leprechaun. How you sitting in church and you doing this?
What?
You found the leprechaun.
Yeah. But he got away.
So we found a show that couples from different religions pair up. Are they also off the grid?
That was different.
Okay, I'm getting
That was
confused.
off the grid.
Okay, no, I'm talking about the one with the different religions. They
Yeah,
were
that
not
was
off the grid, right? They weren't off the grid, right? Yeah,
forbidden love.
they weren't off the grid, right?
No.
Okay,
I mean, yeah, I don't think any of them were.
okay. So there was a Catholic and a Jewish who were both in recovery. And she really did a good job in her conversion, I think,
Mm-hmm.
right? Um, what I found interesting though is that because they have all of these things about how to live, like these rules, that she was more focused on learning those and the proper name and how to separate dairy from meat and things like that, how to wear a wig outside, things like that, that the actual spiritual reflection piece. I mean, I don't question anybody's journey. I'm just giving a reflection on the show. The spiritual journey piece, I wish that we would have heard more about, like there was a point where she had said something about like because her family's Catholic, they were talking about how like when she dies, she's not gonna get buried in the same cemetery where her relatives are because they're Catholic and they're buried in a Catholic plot. And she brought that up, and it's not a confessional. I'm thinking MTV, but y'all know what I'm saying. And I thought that was interesting because she started crying and she was like, um, I don't get to be with my family once I die. And in terms of like heaven and hell, and she was like, Jewish people don't believe in heaven or hell. And I thought like they could have explored that piece more, honestly. Spirituality piece, how as a Catholic, she's reconciling that because my question is, do you stop believing in God because you believe in another God? And I feel like that should have been explored because I was curious about that with her. Is she switching to believing in a different God? Or is it the same God, but through Judaism now versus Catholicism? I don't know. I feel like those are things that could have been talked about. What do you think?
I know I've been told different things, but
The show. What do you think could have been talked about?
I think that's an interesting topic. Um, and yeah, they don't really go into the actual,
Beliefs.
yeah,
They did
but
for the Jewish folks, but more like the lifestyle, right?
mm,
Like how much more work it's going to be for her to be an Orthodox Jew. And it's like,
they did a couple of holidays,
yeah.
and she was kind of explaining it
And so
and doing her training.
what I found interesting is that his cousin, the her he was calling her his girlfriend, which I was like, yeah, I'm not even engaged. Like, what's going on? Anyway, um, his cousin Jewish, but they say that she doesn't know anything about Judaism. You know, she's married to a Muslim. Do you remember on the show?
The cousin?
Yeah. So the Jewish guy's cousin, dark hair, she's married to a Muslim.
I might have missed that. I wasn't in
Okay.
the room for.
Okay. She she was saying that there are some people who convert but don't actually have it like in their heart. They're converting through the, all of the teachings, the things that you have to do. And I thought that that was super insightful for a woman who the Orthodox Jews are like, there's nothing Jewish about her. So I thought that was interesting. Um, I don't know. I think that those are really personal things about somebody's like journey, right? So the church is filling up. It's very quiet still. So, and my arm is cramping. I haven't been to the gym all week. My train, it's like, don't forget to schedule next week. I'm like, yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. But do I? Do I?
Mm.
I will. I will try to schedule. I hope this is not blocking my sound how I'm holding it, but my hand is cramping. Are you guys reading ahead?
Mm.
Are you reading ahead? Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna read. So there's a social hour after mass where you go for donuts and lemonade and stuff. And so the reason why um you don't partake in that is because what what am I eating? What is my diet? I'm on the Doctor Now. I'm on the Doctor Now diet for bariatric surgery, and I'm not doing bariatric surgery. The people that were like 800 pounds, they ate the same way that I eat, or did they have more meals? Like, were they eating every 2 hours?
They eat all the time and larger portions.
Well, those who followed the diet.
Um,
You
they
hear the
have all
bells?
the time.
You hear the bells tolling? I hope you hear the bells tolling. It's 7:55. Sorry, you were saying.
It's about the same. Like some of the people just aren't imaginative with what you do, and they don't like vegetables because a result of that, I don't like vegetables. Or I'm just gonna add a little bit of bread here.
And the bread ends up being a huge pizza.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
well, you triple the size that it's recommended for.
The portions.
Yeah, and then they would get stuck on like they're like, all right, I'll do a can of tuna and some lettuce, and then they're miserable because they're just eating a can of tuna, nothing else with it, and some lettuce.
I also noticed that the people who were cooking for them, like their caretakers, didn't really know how to cook like that,
No.
is what I noticed too. Because it is hard to cook like that when you want to put butter and stuff and you're eating too, and you're like, I'm only 400 pounds and 5'2". I'm not 800 pounds and 5'2". Why do I have to eat like this? Right? There was also some of that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not literally, but in sentiment. So point. You.
Hmm?
The point. You. Okay, mass is starting, guys. Okay, guys.
Rejoice, Jerusalem.